Do, 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 do. Okay. This should be better, maybe. Hello, Shibby Rob. And this is a live coin chat with Shibby Rob. What on earth is going on? Okay, guys. How is everyone tonight? I still have a huge amount of delay. It's not as bad as before, but I think it's better this time. Hopefully, it's not ugly lag, just a little regular latency delay. Oh, brother. I am very frustrated with these programs and their complete lack of ability to get along with each other. YouTube and Streamlabs OBS. I'm mad at both of you. So, anyhow, hello Silver Keys, hi Siren, hey Clever Coin Name, how's it going? Nice to see you guys. We're gonna go ahead and try to do this even with the delay. I don't understand it. Hey Kellenel, how's it going? Sir Benji, how are you? I am like continually frustrated with the delay. Let me see. 11 seconds delay for absolutely no reason. I don't understand it. Okay, enough of that complaining time. Guys, I am here for a coin chat. I know it's a little bit later, but I have had a pretty busy week, and during the day I haven't really had time to get something set up for a little bit quicker or earlier in the evening. But I had some time tonight, so I figured I'd pop on, give people a chance to ask any questions, talk about some stuff, talk about upcoming streams, some things that I've picked up for upcoming streams. That's so you can bleep out your swears. Well, I try not to swear on this channel, and it's YouTube, so you're allowed to swear. So I'm just frustrated, absolutely frustrated. They certainly changed something again, and now I have to go and try to figure out what it is and try to get that set so that I can do it, because now it's got an added delay set on the setting in the studio, the live studio, which that wasn't there before, so they're obviously messing with something, which is super annoying. I wish they'd just figure it out and leave it alone. Hey Ashes, how's it going? New England Notes, nice to see you. So, alright, so before I get into anything else, guys, if anybody has any questions, I'll take a few minutes to answer any questions that I can. Anything about the channel or about coins, anything that I possibly can answer, I will do my best to answer. So now I'll wait for 20 seconds for you to hear that, and then we'll see if anybody has any questions. Oh, did something crazy just happen with the screen? So weird. Okay. Clever says, question, hello. Not really much of a question, but hey, how's it going? Yeah, I thought I saw something weird. You see how long it's taking for you guys to hear me, and then YouTube. I don't get it. Why do you mess with things so much and screw them up continuously? My question is hello. My answer is purple. So, hi Siren, how are you doing? Very nice to see you, Siren. Those were some awfully cool pictures you sent earlier. The Columbian Exposition $50 beauties. So guys, I got some cool stuff to show off. I guess since I don't see any other questions. Clever says wrong. No, it's not wrong. It's purple. Let's see how this conversation is messed up because of this dumb delay. I'm sure what happened is there's a setting in the OBS studios where if you went there you could look and it could set a delay, right? If you wanted a mandatory delay in your stream. But the thing is, if you don't set it so that there's no delay, then there's an automatic 5-second delay that just happens for whatever reason. So when I found that out, I was able to go in and manually set the delay so that there is a delay, but I could set it to 0. So when I set the delay to 0, then it was a pretty quick, couple seconds, which doesn't make too much of a difference. And so that was good for the coin roll hunts, for the auctions, for the last couple weeks. But now, apparently, YouTube has put in their own thing, which now I'm going to have to figure out how to get those settings to coincide so that I can get the stupid delay out, because it is very distracting when you're doing a live chat or a live auction or something along those lines. Hey Daniel D'Ambrosio, how's it going? So anyhow, it is what it is. So I don't see any other questions, so I will start showing you guys some of the stuff that I picked up this week. There is some cool stuff. You might notice this piece of paper with a whole bunch of silver coins. And the cool thing about this, clever, very clever. The cool thing about this group, or this paper full of coins, is they're all silver and they're all foreign. And they are all for the stream. As much as I like foreign silver, I didn't pick these up for myself. I picked them up for the stream, the live streams. So a few of them will go into the auctions. A lot of them will go into the coin roll hunts for like marked rolls and stuff like that. And so I figured at some point we can go through some of this stuff. Kind of see what's here. I'm not even completely sure. I haven't looked at everything yet. And I picked up some other things which are pretty interesting in this box. I picked up some of these George Washington $50, which we'll probably use for the coin roll hunt. Couple prestige sets, a bunch of currency, and this is pretty cool. Anybody know what it is? And I picked up something for myself. And the something that for myself is actually two things. I picked up 2 Indian head scents today for my Indian scent album. And they are an 1871 and an 1872. Which I believe I have a 72. But the 72 that I have is in pretty rough shape, so that one's going to upgrade it. Yep, it is a 1954 proof set, and that's pretty cool. So there's the proof set. One thing that's kind of strange about this one is this is the way they came in these little boxes wrapped in tissue, and then they were in cellophane, which the cellophanes were stapled together. But whoever I think originally had this set, they took, and all the coins are still in the cellophane, but they took these square 2x2s and put each coin into a 2x2, and they're inside the cello and inside the 2x2, which kept them from knocking into each other, which I think was probably a pretty good idea. And so yeah, so pretty nice 1954 proof set, which is pretty cool because it's old enough to have the proof wheat set. Very cool, very cool. 1871 is tough and nice shape. Yeah, these are not like high grades, but they're better than the ones that I had. Let's see. Put these out on a card and I'll show you condition wise what I end up with. Okay. So there's that. And we'll make that out a little bit larger. So this is the 1871. And there's the 1872. And it's, like I said, they're not spectacular, but they will do for my book that I'm putting together. So those are my Indians. I'll in a few minutes I'll go down and grab my book and bring it up, and I'll put those in and show you guys. So you guys want to check out some foreign coins? We got a bunch here. Some of this stuff I haven't even checked to see what it is. But so this is a interesting one. This is Mexico 5 pesos, but somebody's like damaged it to make it like look like jewelry. They put like those crimps into the side and there's a hole in it. I'm sure someone was wearing it as a necklace. But overall, it ended up kind of having a cool look. So I'll show you what it looks like in the camera here. The camera doesn't like to pick things up too great up close, but it ended up looking kind of cool. And even though it's, you know, as a coin it's damaged or whatever, it is, you know, a big 90% piece of silver, or a piece of 90% silver. And so anyhow, I ended up picking it up because it was a little bit below melt value, so why not? And then the rest of these coins I think are all, you know, better shaped coins. So this was one that was cool that I have a feeling I know what it is, but oh yeah, 1904. So this is, it's got some wear, obviously. It's a 1904H from Newfoundland. So it's a Canadian $50, but from Newfoundland, which I thought was pretty cool. I got, these are a couple of coins from the Netherlands. That one's 1956. 1 gulden. And so is that one. So a couple of 1956 1 gulden coins from the Netherlands. Pick those up. Okay, this is 2 shillings. Ooh, that's in pretty nice shape. 1914, 2 shillings. Great Britain. There's one. 1935, Venezuela. That's pretty cool. This one I think is the same thing, but just not in as good a shape. Oh, it's 1911 though. This one is much more worn. So that's cool. What we got here? 1915. Ooh, that one's in pretty nice shape. 1 something. Is it a franc? Or is that a King Francis? Boy, I don't know. Anybody know what country? Let's see. We'll do some research on this one. Clever says, neat, I love it, and I must have it. Which are you talking about, Clever? 1915. Well, let's try 1 franc first. See what comes up. They say France. Let's see. I'm seeing 1 franc from France is coming up as with the walking lady on the front. I was thinking maybe Hungary too because of the king. Let me see. 1915. Is that a thing? Well, I have a picture of my coin that I can maybe find out. Okay, it's 1 Corona from Austro-Hungary. Okay. So, 1 Corona, Austria Habsburg. Franz Joseph I is the king. Okay, so now we can look that up. Let's see. Corona. 1 Corona. There we go. Oh no. Well, that's a bummer. I'll show you guys what I have found. And we go to this one. So that's the coin for sure. But the unfortunate thing is it's not worth nothing. $5 in very fine, $7 in MS60, $3.23 melt value. Well, geez. It is in nice shape though, and it's a cool coin. So that one maybe will go into my collection. Just because it's not worth much. I don't know. Maybe it'll go into a coin roll hunt. Who knows? We'll see. It's pretty cool looking though. Okay, next up. Queen Victoria. This is $18.99 florin. I'm just showing off some coins right now, Old Bell. So these ones up here on the top are what I've showed you guys so far. Coin chat. If anybody has any questions, I am here to answer any questions. I'm here to help, and in the meantime, I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff that I picked up for the streams. If I'm not answering questions. So if anybody has any questions or anything that they want to talk about, shoot, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of go through this stuff that I have picked up for the streams. And that is what we're up to. If anybody wants to do something different, I'm open to suggestions. But as I said earlier, for those who weren't here, this is a bunch of foreign silver that I picked up, and usually this stuff would go directly into my collection, but I wanted to share some stuff with the stream, so I mainly picked these up for the stream. A secret stream? Can we play Battleship? I don't know. Well, this is interesting. I didn't even know I had this. This is another coin from Newfoundland. Well, did you happen to check out the coins that were in our auction last night? Clever, you guys, I was waiting for your auction for 3 days, and then you guys decided to post it when I had no internet for quite a while. So I got home and I kind of quickly checked it out, Clever, but by the time I was able to look at anything, it was past the timing of the auction already. That's his fault. It's loaded up on foreign from Kittle. Very cool. Foreign silver is fun. Well, we have leftovers. Okay, well, cool. Perhaps just picked up a U.S. Mint tube of ASEs for $405. How many's in a tube? 20? If there's 20 in a tube, then that's an amazing deal. You ripped somebody off. But I don't know for sure that offhand that there are 20. Let's see. Oh, that's worth a little bit. Okay. Hey, Big Flip, how's it going? Supposed to be 20 in a tube. Yeah, if you got 20 of them for $405, you ripped somebody off. That's like $4 a piece, $5 a piece under melt or under spot. Crazy. Hey, Big Flip, how's it going? Big Flip, check this out. It's pretty cool. So check this out, guys. This is one of the coins that I picked up under the screen or under the microscope. And I picked up a bunch of coins and I hadn't even gone through them yet. I'm just starting to find new 2020 dimes and quarters in my pocket change. What do I do with them? Save, grade, spend? I've been saving the dimes, nickels, and pennies. It seems like there's a lot of 2020 quarters out there, so I haven't been saving them. Big Flip, it was a 1954 proof set. But this under the scope is a Newfoundland in Canada, 1880, 20 cents. And it's worn, but this has a mintage of 30,000. Holy moly. There's only 30,000 of these, and I have one. Two most impressive in my somewhat humble opinion. And I asked for 1903 1 mark and a 1918 AU Canadian dime. Both sound like cool coins, Clever. After the stream tonight, shoot me an email or a text. Hey, SSF, how's it going? Nice to see you. So yeah, I'm looking at 1880. It says no longer recognized as 1880 over 70 over date. I'm guessing maybe... I don't know. I don't see a 7 anyhow. But all there is the 1880 and 1880 proof. And the 1880 has a mintage of 30,000. And the 1880 proof is worth a tonzo of money. And it doesn't have the mintage listed, so it must be really small. I'm guessing like probably hundreds. So, pretty cool. This coin, under the microscope, it says in F fine condition, it's worth $55. That's not in fine, but that's still cool. That's a cool coin. Nobody else seems to think so. So what do you guys want to see? Let me know what you want to see. I'll show you something cool. Oh, you know what? I'm in That might help if I get into live chat. I'm in live chat now. Brian smiles. Hey Brian, how's it going? Nice to see you, my friend. Currency. I have some currency. 1911 Canada 5 cents. So I picked up a bunch of silver certificates. There's a bunch of them. There's a couple uncirculated ones. But most of them are just regular silver certificates. And I picked them up for the coin roll hunt. But they're pretty nice condition silver certificates. About half and half from the 35 or from 57. Yeah, I can show you a pre-33 gold. So then I also got, there were 3 of them that I picked up of these silver certificates that are star notes. All of them are in pretty nice condition. Some silver certificate star notes. I picked up a couple of red seal $2 bills. These red seal $2 bills, I generally put one of those each week into one of the envelopes in my coin roll hunt. And then I got a couple of better items currency wise for my auction on Sunday. And the first one that I picked up was this one here. It's you know, not in the greatest shape, wrinkles and folds, etc., etc., but it's the 1917 $2 bill. All in all, though, it's not too bad. And then this is the first time that I've picked up something. This one is pretty nice. That's the first time that I've picked up a graded piece of currency. This one is 10 cents 5th issue fractional currency. It is FR 1266 red seal with short thick key. It's got the plate number on here, M73. Allison and Spinner signatures, and the grade is choice uncirculated 64, and PPQ, which is something paper quality. I was just reading about this last night. Something paper quality. So this is, the PPQ is like a designation that is something like full bell lines or something on a Ben Franklin, and the PPQ is, I think there's an EPQ which is exceptional, and PPQ means something else, paper quality. So it's means it's a good note. The paper is in good shape. It's pretty cool. Well, I don't know exactly. I'm taking that off. The person that I got it from had it marked pretty high, and we did some haggling, and I got it quite a bit lower. Premium paper quality, yes. Thanks, Big Flip and New England Notes. Yeah, this guy is, I don't know, he looks like he just lost his dog, maybe. His dog ran away. And maybe he kind of likes his dog, but he's not like crying. He's just kind of annoyed. I don't know. So anyhow, some pretty cool things. Big Flip says email. Okay, let's get into an email. PPQ and EPQ are the same. One is PMG, other is PCGS. Oh, okay. So it's like Deep Cameo or Ultra Cameo. The different services use different terms. So that's cool. Thank you, New England Notes. See, I'm learning stuff. Whoa. Big Flip, that's very, very interesting. Do you have a green sheet? New England Notes, I do not. Currency is something that I just kind of wing it. I don't have any books. I don't have a price guide. I should not should not be in the business probably. But I found that I usually guess pretty good. And if I think something is going to be a good deal, it's ended up being a good deal. I haven't gotten burnt yet, I guess I should say. So yeah, so Big Flip, that's pretty cool. Archaeology Mikey is going to something. Didn't catch that. To the coin store Saturday. Very cool. I went to one yesterday and one today, and always haggle, never pay full price for anything. Numis stacking, that is my motto. When I walk into any place that sells coins, the prices that they have put, I feel is a good place to begin negotiations. I am definitely a haggler. Yeah, my giveaway from Mad Stacker 1 ounce 2016 Morgan design. Very cool. Very cool. So, one thing that I have learned from this purchase is that some of the notes, the fractional currency notes that I have had on my auction, you guys should have them graded. Because this note is, it's nice, it's very nice, but I've sold some that are in better condition than this, in my opinion. And if this is a 64 PPQ, that means some of the notes that I've sold, a couple of them at least, are amazing. So there may be a couple of you who have bought currency from me who should consider getting stuff graded. Whoa. I can't remember exactly, but there was one odd denomination fractional currency note that went in an auction that comes to mind that was pretty spectacular shape-wise. I can't remember who won it. If I had to guess, I would say either CM Silver, Lady Kid Nichols, Tiffany Twisted, or Super Garbage Man. New England Notes. That was absolutely awesome of you. Thank you for that. No, I was talking about Lady Kid Nichols specifically, fractional currency. Oh, I can't remember. There was one that was like, geez, what was it? 20 cents or something? Well, that's pretty awesome, Big Flip. I see the point of doing it. It makes sense, Big Flip. I get it. But I haven't really figured out how to jump on that bandwagon yet, but I probably will. Because it's pretty cool. And congratulations, man. I got some recently, but I gave them to Clever. Well, that was nice of you. Some of the military payment certificates that I've had are pretty spectacular condition as well. In fact, a couple of the ones that I still have, I'm considering maybe sending out, which I never really had thought of before. So, anyhow, somebody asked to see pre-1930 gold, which I only have one, and it is my personal collection of stuff that I won't be getting rid of. But it's right here, so I'll show it to you. Now that is to say that's my only United States pre-1930 gold. I have a 10-cent one that looks pristine, I think, from you. Yes, that sounds possible, CM Silver. There's a couple that I've been, like, stunned how nice they are. I've won 4 1-ounce rounds, 1 10th ounce, a half-ounce silver round, 2-ounce silver round, an Atmex bar, 2 copper rounds, 1.5-ounce copper round, from YouTube so far. Archaeology Mikey, very, very cool. Congrats, man. So this is my one and only American gold. It's a 1909 Incuse Indian. And it is the $5, so half eagle, I believe. Right? Yeah. And it's a D mint mark. So it's a 1909 D Indian. That's my only American gold. But I do have, this one is from Russia. It's 1902. And this one is 5 rubles. And I also have an old French one, which is this one. And that is 20 francs from 1815. So that's my pre-1930 gold. Anybody have any other questions or interested to see anything? Let me know. If I can help, I absolutely will. Oh man, I forgot I even had that. It's not in the right place. Forgot I even had it. 1921 peace dollar. Okay. It's in the wrong box, guys. I forgot I even had it. This is I used to have a full set of these. This is a from the Bahamas, I think. Oh, Virgin Islands, 1985. It's from the Treasure Coins of the Caribbean set. I used to have the whole set, but sold that in an auction. Beautiful set, but I do have one single coin that I got from somewhere else. That a 1918 Canadian dime does look nice. I want to see pictures. I'll have to check it out. Let's see. I want to see the Raiders win. Sunday. On my birthday. They gotta beat the Jets, right, guys? Are you guys with me? They have to beat the Jets. They have to. Okay. So anyhow, this is some of the stuff that I picked up. I did get some other cool things. This is a German coin from 1972. It's like from the Olympics or something. I haven't really checked this one out too much. Sam says, I don't care for the Jets, so sure. Sweet. This is a Canada silver dollar from 1935. I don't know. The Jets are an airplane and the Raiders aren't very good at football. Clever. Holy moly. So then I picked up some old coins, guys. You guys want to see some old stuff? Alright. Let's see. What's the oldest coin that I have in my hand here? That one. Okay, guys. Guess what year is the oldest coin in my hand right now? Take a guess. Hey, Coin Junkie AG, how's it going? Hey, Greg Lee. They are good at football, by the way. They just had a bad week. Well, Silver Keys, the Jets haven't won a game yet this year, so. 1645, holy moly. Nope, nothing that old. I don't think. No. No, I got nothing. I don't even think I own anything that old right now. But Brian was pretty close. They should win this week, no problem. I hope so. So the oldest one that I have, Brian's mouse was pretty close, and only 2 people wanted to play this reindeer game. So, Brian's mouse, you win. But this is a British halfpenny from 1742. Boy, there's a lot of scratches on this case. 1742. It's a pretty nice shape. It's got some gook on it by the end there. By that end. Do I win the coin? I'm afraid not, Brian. You win my undying respect and admiration. So that was a cool one. Sublime. So this is a coin that I got, and this coin is from 1790, but this coin is not a coin. This is a token, or jeton, Jeton, which I've done some research into and found out that these were produced for tokens for games, board games or card games. These were produced, and this actually has the same design as either a guinea or a half guinea, but the letters are different. And this is made of brass. It's a token. Yeah, so it was like they produced these, and then they'd, I guess, maybe gamble on card games, and rather than using the real money, they'd use the tokens. Something like that. But yeah, this is a brass jeton from 1790. And I found that out because of the lettering around the back. Would be different if it was gold. Which that would have been fun, but unfortunately this one is not. It's brass. Brass. So, that's something cool. And then I got, let's see, here's another old coin. This one is silver. And this is from Poland. And it is 2 Grecian from 1767. 1767, 2 Grecian. Got some old coins, man. That one's not old. Here's a cool one. This one says Ireland in 1834. Does anybody know what country this is from? Anybody know what country this coin is from? Or I should say token. It's technically a token. I have a coin from Poland. The year is 1608 on my Polish coin. How cool. Ireland, really, guys? Do you think that I would ask the question of what country it comes from if it came from Ireland? Oh, holy smokes. Hey, Party Pickle. New England Notes. Correctamundo. This is actually from Canada. This is a George Ord's token. It is from Lower Canada. And it is a halfpenny token. So, and this time period in Canada, they needed, they needed coins to circulate, so they made all these halfpenny tokens. And there's different ones from Upper Canada and Lower Canada and different banks. And this is a George Ord's token. And these are actually pretty valuable. And this one is pretty awesome. So that's from 1834. Canada. Lower Canada, and it is on the token list 61B. So there's a brass version and a copper version. That one is the brass version. Okay, guys, what country is this one from? This is from 1805, and it definitely needs a new cardboard 2x2. Does it say Canada? No, it does not. It is from Lower Canada, though. If you look up Lower Canada, like Google Lower Canada George Ord's, O-R-D-S, token, it'll tell you about it. Hey, Ladykid Nichols. There you go. This one actually is from Ireland. And this is an Irish halfpenny from 1805. Ha! Well, so that one's actually from Ireland. And then, if that one wasn't old enough for you, you got this one from 1781. Hibernia. Cool. So anyhow, I got some old stuff. It is also Ireland, yep. And then I got one really nice Ben Franklin. I'll show you guys this too, since it's in with the group. Benji. A lot of dye polish lines on this Benji. But they are I'm pretty sure they're dye polish lines. But this is a pretty one. 1950. Good old Benjamin Franklin. Alright, so there's some stuff. Now, does anybody have any questions? Any questions I can answer? Did Canada copy Ireland design? Canada was and is a colony of Great Britain. So, I'm not sure how the whole thing works, but like if they made coins in Ireland, they could circulate in Canada. If they made coins in Canada, they could put, or they would have the queen, or yeah, probably would have been a king at the time. 1830s, yeah, it would have been a king. So I'm not sure why that token does not say Canada. It does say Ireland, but it does say George Ord's token on the front. And it is a well-known circulating token from Canada from that time period. Question, do a backflip. Okay, hold on. Ta-da! Success. I just did a sweet backflip, guys. You're gonna have to take my word for it, but it did happen. I'll give you a reenactment. Let's say this is me, and I went, and then I put my arms up and said, ta-da! That's how it went. Alrighty. So, any more questions? I can peek through some of this other silver if you guys want, or I can show you something else. I got pretty much everything up there. Oh, you know what I could do is go get my penny book and put those two Indians in there. I'm going to do that real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. So this is my Indian head cents. But it's also got the 3 flying eagles. Well, no 56, but uh-oh. Archaeology Mikey. What did he say? I'll have to check in a minute. So, these are the first 6 Indians, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. And I have all those. Yeah, you gotta be careful with the ladies. They don't mess around. So then on this page, let's see if yeah, there we go. There are 3 holes. And one is an 1869 over 69. One is a 71. And one is a 77. And today I picked up these 2 coins that we're going to put in here. So first we'll put in the 71. There we go. Oop. Get in there. There you go. And then also, I had a junky 72, so we're going to swap that one out. So we'll put this other 72 in here. And now, for my second page, I only have two holes. 1869 over 69 and the 1877. Which, if you guys don't know, the 1877 is the key date Indian head cent. And actually, I was looking at one of those today at a pretty decent price. And the only other one I'm missing in the book is the 1909S. So I'm down to 3 for my Indian head cent book. I just need an 1869 over 1869, 1877, and 1909S. So, not too bad. My Indian head cent collection is coming along. Just have about $1,000 to spend on. Well, actually, I don't know how much a 69 over 69 is. It'll probably be close to 1,000 for the other two, though. So you guys want to see the 1872 that used to be in my album? And that's only because it was the only one that I could find. But it is jacked up. There's a chip out of it. And it's all kinds of bent. But it is an 1872. So, Silver Key says, do you still have the pictures I sent you? The penny error, possible error. Can you show those so I can see what you mean? Yeah, Silver Keys, I think so. I can do that in a minute. When you quit smoking, you'll have plenty of extra money. Correct. Correctamundo. 3 more days. I'm also going to be unpleasant for a while, but that happens whenever I have tried. I've only tried twice, seriously, so. But this one, we're going to quit. Oh, and then I got this. This is Sacagawea proof. Oh, what a nice design. I didn't even realize that this was a design on one of the Sacagaweas. Pretty coin. It's 2012. And it was 17th century trade routes. Oh, pretty interesting. Pretty coin. So, yeah. Archaeology Mikey. The one thing you never want to do is talk about with women their weight or the amount of common sense they have. They don't like that either. The answer generally is 0, so that's why they don't like it. So what do we got here? Hey, Super Garbage Man. Will do. South Africa. South Africa from 1938. 6D. What is D? Did anybody silence me yet? Oh, they can't. I think the general idea is don't say things about weight to girls if you hope to have girlfriends or a wife, whatever. But other than that, I do believe it's time we all get off the subject. So everybody be happy, be friendly, be nice. Por favor. Hopefully nobody keeps any hurt feelings. Archaeology Mikey said something a little silly. He was silenced, and now that's over with. So we will move on, correct? Any objections? Or wives, correct. So Silver keys I am not. and by the way, I was just kidding, I promise. Just trying to lighten the mood a little bit. Okay, so let's see. South Africa. 1938 6D. Let's see. Anybody know what the D stands for? I don't. The bag lady. Hey, the bag lady. Okay. Pence. 6 pence, apparently. I tried fixing my wife. I'm now divorced. We can talk about that Raiders game if you need to. No. No need to talk about Raiders games. Okay. And I reiterate, was just kidding. Oh, Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Geez. Gone right out. Barber. Nancy Barber. Hey, Nancy Barber. Now, the bag lady. Alright. So we have, it's South Africa, 6 pence. Cool. 1938. 1.725 million. So fairly common piece of silver. First on the couch, I have serious issues. Big flip. How does that make you feel? Your wife is a saint. The silver keys. Under the date on top of the floor. Under the date. Let me take a closer look. Nope, it's a scratch, Archaeology Mikey. Tis but a scratch. So I got 3 of these little 5-cent deals. Let's see what they are. 1911, 1920, and one doesn't have a date. But it's older because it's got Queen Victoria. So some 5 cents Canada. What do we got here? 1919, 3 pence, threepence, and now this, let's see. Okay. I have really been affected by it, and I need to talk about it. You want to hear one of the issues? Yes. I do. JP Stacks, what's going on? Hey JP Stacks, you said you had some questions, and unfortunately I didn't get time to stop over there today. But if you'd like to send some pictures, I can try to help. And perhaps these other wonderful people could try as well. Because we all love a mystery. I used to wear a thong to work before the incident. Interesting. All good, bud. I'll catch up with you next week. Okay. Yeah, next time you have a day off, just hit me up and be more than happy to help if I could. I had kind of a long day. I went up to one of the coin shops, and then after I left the coin shop, I went to Little Caesars because I wanted to try one of those pizzas with the fresh mozzarella and the Asiago and Parmesan crust. And oh, I think I missed it, Big Flip. Maybe. But so anyhow, I went to Little Caesars, and when I came out of Little Caesars, I went to make a phone call and realized I didn't have my phone. I had left it at the coin shop. So then I had to go back to the coin shop, and I just barely made it. I think Shakespeare is older than Monty Python. Could be. Okay. So, are the holidays bugging you guys? Everybody seems a little grumpy. I gotta admit. Maybe it's just the chat is reading wrong to me, but seems like everybody's a little grumpy. Are you guys feeling grumpy? $45 micro S Merc, some A Mercs, and present halves to the coin store to get coins I need. Very cool, Archaeology Mikey. Good luck. I'm not cranky. I'm just saying the truth. Clevis says, mind your business. Whoa. No stress. Pretty sure you're reading it wrong. Good. There's a Seven Dwarfs joke brewing somewhere. Sometimes I get those feelings, like there's definitely a joke in there, but let's see. I am checking on something really quickly, guys. So if I'm not talking for a minute, it's because I'm looking something up. So give me just 1 minute. Sleepy, dopey, bashful, happy, sneezy, doc. You got grumpy. Is that all 7? Oh, the thong joke. Yeah, that's not funny. That's like I mean, big flip, the mental image will haunt me for years to come. Now you have me wondering if I need to get my fractional graded. CM Silver, I could be wrong, but I'm 99% sure that a couple of the fractional pieces that have come out of the auctions on this channel were in better shape than this one. And this being a pretty high grade, like, this is like the 64 Morgan. Like, once you go up from that, they get expensive. So, perhaps it is something to think about. Okay, let me see here. I need to... filter. Now, that being said, I'm not a professional, and I'm certainly not a professional when it comes to currency. Okay. Super Garbage Man, you still in here? Let me see. Okay. Hold on 1 second, guys. I know I'm missing the chat, but I'm doing something real quick for Super Garbage Man. I will be right back. I'll catch up on the chat in just a second. Okay. Hey, Charles Kelly. Charles Kelly, how's it going? Shibby Rob, can I buy something? I mean, if you want to. I wasn't really on to sell tonight. It's just on for a coin chat, but what do you want to buy? Okay, let's see. Monty Python, whom Shibby was quoting. If I was quoting anybody, it is a good bet that it was Monty Python. Super Garbage Man, I sent you an email. Big Flip is known for his legs. I've heard that. Or I can donate for this weekend. I will be doing a coin roll hunt on Saturday, and I have plenty of rolls available. So if you are interested in doing that, you absolutely could. And I really didn't type all that much, but I'm a slow typer. And hunt and peck style. I want an email too. Okay, I'll email you. And I shall taunt you a second time. We are no longer the knights who say knee. We are now the knights who say icky, icky, pating, pop, zooey. I just loved the 1992 silver proof set from Halloween. Very cool. Alrighty, let's see. So, I'm running out of thoughts. Anybody have any questions or anything you want to talk about? Oh, I got it. I got an email clever. Fetch me a shrubbery. Let's see. Do I? Yes. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, I changed my mind. Okay, there. Okie dokie dokie doke doke. Please email me. I need to talk to you. Ah. Heard someone say the U.S. Mint is back on a quarantine slowdown. I am afraid that is very likely to be an issue with a lot of things in the near future. The cold weather, it's flu season, guys, and so it's time to be very, very careful. Kind of button that bleeps stuff real fast, though. I do not. Shibby, this is very important. Were you quoting Monty Python or Mercutio? What did I say? I mean, I was probably quoting Monty Python, but I don't remember what I said. But I was probably talking. I don't talk a lot about Shakespeare. I'm afraid. I'm what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I read a lot when I was younger. I have transitioned into less reading and more zoning out in front of the TV as I've gotten older. 'Tis but a scratch. Yeah, that would definitely be from Monty Python. Hey, Shibby Rob, have you checked out Numis Media site? I absolutely have, and Charles Kelly, it's one of my favorite sites. The Numis Media Fair Market Value price guide, I think, is a great price guide for finding values of coins. I have found a couple coins that I very much disagree with their pricing. But in general, I think they're pretty spot on for the most part. Shibby Rob, will the Mint continue the W Mint mark on quarters next year? Archaeology, Mikey, I don't know. Normally I would say that I'd be very surprised if they stopped doing it, because they've found something that's gotten people interested in coin collecting. And the best thing for the U.S. Mint is to produce coins that are taken out of circulation, because then people need more coins, and then the U.S. Mint makes money. But they did not put the W Mint mark nickel in the last set, which makes me think that they have some problems with the West Point Mint and producing coins, which would lead me to believe that it's possible they will not continue it next year. But I do expect something similar to happen again, where they're putting coins directly into circulation, because it was a very, very popular program that got a lot of people interested in coin collecting again, and that's awesome. Okay, let's see. Coin help you using Mint State coin technology. Coin help you, I think, is involved in developing a bunch of stuff online, and there's some pretty cool stuff coming there, but I'm not sure. I haven't really checked it out too much yet. They didn't put the 2019 W cent in the Mint set. Sure they did. I have one that came out of a 2019 uncirculated Mint set. And when they announced the nickel, they said they were going to, but then they changed their minds. Audiobooks. I haven't been able, Real Ruler, to really get into audiobooks. My dad's a big fan of audiobooks. Listens to them in the car. I've listened to a few, but I don't know. And Coin Life compared to PCGS or Red Book. Yeah, Charles Kelly, it's definitely much different. Numis Media is than PCGS or the Red Book. There's both PCGS and the Red Book would be full-on retail values, whereas the Numis Media is a fair market value, which is where coins generally will be trading between people on the most part. Okay. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, they didn't put it in the actual set. Okay, I see what you mean, Archaeology Mikey. Yeah, but what happened with the 2020 cent or nickel is they didn't put it in there at all. So it was expected that it would come in the little plastic bag in the little envelope, and you'd get an uncirculated version of the 2020W nickel. But the mint ended up announcing that they weren't going to add it to the uncirculated sets at all, so people didn't get them at all. They're not changing the design on the ASE in 2021. As far as I know, they are going. The last I heard, they were going to start producing 2021s with the original back, and then they will be sometime next year switching to the new back. So, from what I understand, I think 2021 ASEs are going to have both backs, from what I've heard. Do I know that for sure? I do not. But most traders use eBay as a comparison. Yeah, well, eBay is certainly the best way. If you go to eBay and you look up sold items, it's certainly the best way to find out what people are actually paying. But I think Numismedia takes the work out of searching eBay, because I think the Numismedia FMV I think is pretty spot on. Whereas the gray sheet used to be really good. I don't find it's really kept up with what things are actually trading for, and the prices people are actually paying for coins in, out in the marketplace, whether it's the eBay marketplace or at coin shops or whatever. So they change their... Yeah, I don't know. Bag. What did I miss? Break from coin community till we have the services. Uh-oh. My great niece's daughter. Oh, Sid. Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that, the bag lady. I'm sorry I missed that and hadn't responded before that. I had a good friend of mine who had a child pass away from SIDS. I'm very sorry to hear that. And I do understand sometimes it is good to take a break from things, especially when you have a lot going on in real life. I understand that. Okay, why did they say they're in there? Okay. Having friends bid up buyers and no record of sales transactions. Yeah, I'm sure that happens. But, like me personally, I don't put 100% stock into any single pricing guide. But Numismedia, the FMV is pretty close. They're pretty spot on where things I would expect them to trade at, for the most part. So I really like the site a lot, and it's one of the favorites on my start screen when I pull up Internet Explorer. It's there, so I use it quite often. It's like eBay and YouTube to my channel. and PayPal and Indicia for shipping stuff that's all up there that I use all the time. Hey Shibby, do you think that they should change the design on the ASE? What I've heard of the changes, I think are reasonable and good. I like the idea of keeping the obverse with the Walking Liberty design on there. It's a it's a design that is extremely popular and has always been loved by coin collectors, and I think keeping that obverse makes sense. I think the U.S. Mint, like, if they wanted to change up the reverse design with the eagle once every couple of years, or even once a year, I think that'd be great. I don't think they will, though. I think it'll probably be just the one change, and then they'll do that for a while. But there's a lot of iconic eagle designs, and I think that it's good that they change that. I don't mind that. I would be sad if they changed the eagle by putting a different obverse on it, though. Yes, absolutely, Charles Kelly. I agree. It is a good reference website for sure. The next design on the quarters, who knows? They'll come up with something. Okay, thanks. I like the ASE, just asking. Yep, no problem. Yeah, it's as long as it stays with some type of an eagle design on the back, it would still be an American Silver Eagle. And so I'm okay with them changing the design as long as it's an eagle. Now, if they changed it to something completely different, I would not care for that at all. Charles Kelly, I think that they were thinking that they you're making threats. Um, yeah, it's cool. I'm not with you though. I don't hope they change the design. The Walking Liberty design is my favorite design, I think. Um, it's iconic American coinage. Um, honestly, I think probably the only way that I'd be okay with them changing the obverse is if they did other iconic coin designs. Uh, you know, uh, Standing Liberty, perhaps, like the Standing Liberty quarters. No, and even then, I don't think so. I don't think I like the idea of them changing the front. If they're going to do that, just cut it off completely and start a new coin with. Well, yeah, that's a possibility. If they put an eagle on both sides, that would. I think I'd be okay with that. I guess. I don't know, though. But this, of course, is all just opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. I think America should make pretty chins. I have a pretty chin. Yes. But I do agree. I was looking at today Lady Kid Nichols, what are they called? These old dollars that have like a lady like lying on her side or something like that. What the heck? Uh, does that seem? education dollars? Does that seem right? That doesn't sound right to me, but I don't know. But they are anyhow the two bills that I was looking at. They're absolutely gorgeous. They should change the shape of the cent to a shield design instead of a circle with a shield. Interesting. Chief Cooter on Warpath. Cooter Nation in the house. Hey, Chief Cooter on Warpath. How's it going? Yeah, educational. Yeah, that's what it is. New England Notes. They're, boy, they are pretty. Hey, thanks, Chief Cooter. Yeah, well, Greg Lee, to a certain extent, I agree. But then I also think that most of our modern our coins are not that particularly great. Like, I'm not a fan of the Washington quarter. I don't know. I like the Washington commemorative $50 though. Roosevelt dime, not really too impressed. Kennedy $50, it's okay. But some of the other stuff from I was hacked, lost my channel. Oh no. Oh, Antorta. Hey, Antorta. Somebody was telling me that something had happened with your channel. I'm so sorry to hear that, but I'm glad to see you. I have to remember that. Antorta is Chief Cooter on Warpath. I will try to remember that. Antorta, good to see ya. I wasn't a fan of the Washington quarter until we had 20 years of the state quarter. Yeah. I think that that's one thing where, like, I don't know, too much of a good thing kind of ruined it. You know what I mean? Like, when the state quarters first came out, it was really cool to see new quarters. But when they ended up having 5 per year for 20 years, it really takes the interest out of them. So there's some really beautiful designs on some of the quarters and state quarters and national park quarters, but they've kind of gotten boring because of how many changes they make. 2019 silver proof set was $9.99 silver. I got one set. Awesome. Yeah, that's very cool. Collection will skyrocket in price. Yeah, that is true, Charles. Okay. The silver is constitutionally it is illegal to melt constitutional silver until 1969 last year for silver. Oh. Super. Alrighty, guys. Well, it's been almost 2 hours that I have been on here. Charles Kelly, the last package I sent to you was all that I had. I had been holding a couple things up until then, but the last package I sent had everything. and I don't think there's been anything since then. I do have a couple things in a box in my safe, but I don't believe I'm holding anything still for you. But if I've forgotten something, I will of course get it fixed. But I don't think so. I belong to the Silver Cooters Silver Pouring Group now. Oh, that's very cool. Oh, I didn't show you guys. I got a cool peace dollar for the auction this week. It's a pretty cool one. The 1935. This one's like kind of like a little ugly toning, but there's lots of detail and kind of a cool coin. It's a 1935, and it is an S mint mark. So the 35S peace dollar. So that will be in the auction Sunday. Okay, thanks, Charles. Sound Money Metals. Hey, Sound Money Metals. 90%. Beautiful resonance. Very cool. Okay. Post your levels for coin rolls. Yeah, you know what I can do, Charles? I'll swap over into the other screen for a minute. So then, take that sign off there. So then, where is that? That's not there. So there's the two donation tiers, Charles. The $30 tier, and this will be for Saturday's coin roll hunt. Just anybody that's doesn't know what we're talking about. The $30 tier, you get 2 marked rolls, 2 unmarked rolls, and a 90% silver half dollar. And the $60 tier, you get 4 marked rolls, 4 unmarked rolls, and a silver pull. And the silver pulls are nice this week. I put some nice silver together to use for silver pulls. And the $30 tier, you'll get a 90% silver half, and you'll have a chance for that to be one of these Washingtons. It's not guaranteed, but I'm gonna make a dice, one of the big dice that I have, and on one side I'm gonna put the large Kennedy. And so if that comes up, you can get that if you want. But if it doesn't come up, you'll get to choose between a Walk in Liberty, a Ben Franklin, and a 64 Kennedy for your donation. And that's for Saturday. Plenty of rolls left. Anybody that's interested in the coin roll hunt on Saturday, plenty of rolls left. But there is no coin roll hunt today. Clever. So, any other questions? Anything else I can help with? Or anybody ticked off and want to tell me about it? And by the way, guys, if anything ever happens that you are unhappy with, if you get a coin and you don't like it, or if there's any problems with anything, please feel free to let me know. Because if there are ever any issues, I would much rather address them and, solve the issue than have it linger. And yes, I will have $10 donations this week. And the $10 donation, you get a two coin rolls hunted. Neither of them are marked. And you get a mystery box pull and a bag pull. And I will have $10 donations, and I should have a whole extra box, so I could do plenty of $10 donations if you wanted to do a couple. So yes, Charles Kelly, that would be fine. I'm mad as hell, and I'll probably take it a while longer. I'm kind of ticked off at myself. Oh no, what happened, Real Ruler? Guess what? I sold some coins that I bought today. Oh no. I wish I had known that you were thinking of selling them, Siren. I got it in 1995. I want to trade it for a Benji, and you signed it. Sorry, man. Tricks are tricks. Although there's probably some people that would trade you a Benji for a 95 signed by me. Maybe. Some of my adoring fans. I'm just kidding. That's ridiculous. I don't have fans. Just friends. New England Notes. Yes, for the coin roll hunt, I use my regular PayPal, which is shibbyrob@gmail.com. And if you PayPal in the $30 or $60, whichever you prefer, and then I hunt rolls for you, and there's other prizes, and yeah, that's how it works. Just PayPal in what you would like to shibbyrob@gmail.com. I fell forward onto my face and couldn't move because of the 90-point rock that landed on my foot. Of course, this happened when I was alone and nobody else was there. Oh no! Geez, Real Ruler, be careful. My uncle is paralyzed from the neck down, and it was from a simple fall. He got dizzy and fell, and when he fell, his chin hit off the corner of the coffee table, and he's been paralyzed since. He has a little bit of mobility in his hands occasionally, but the craziest things can change your life forever, so be careful. Oh no. Well, I mean, you're back and typing, so I assume that you're okay, Real Roller, but okay, Siren. Yeah, yeah. Be careful. I don't like the thought of losing any of my friends in here. Do. Big flip, thanks, man. I'm a pretty big fan of big flips as well. I always feel bad when I miss your shows, Big Flip. I've been awful busy lately, but I still feel bad. I had to walk away from the '91 Panda collection. Yeah, it was a pretty set. I've kind of gotten to a point where I'm not a huge fan of pandas, and I'm kind of staying away from them. And it's not. I mean, it's not a huge thing, but uh, I think I'll support China as little as possible. And I'm not going to become some kind of activist or something, but there's so many beautiful pieces of silver out. I think I'm going to stay away from Chinese as much as possible. That's just me. Newer stuff anyhow. Like old, super old Chinese coins. I don't have any issues trading those or anything, but I think I'll stay away from pandas and new stuff that's put out by the Chinese government. And yeah, it's not that I hate them. I think they're kind of nice, light looking coins, but I'll tell you, I don't like that the pandas are 30 grams instead of 31.1 or whatever troy ounce is. And I think that that's one way for the Chinese government to rip people off, and I don't particularly care for that. And like I said, the main thing with me is, oh yeah, live pandas are great. I'm just staying away from the Chinese gold and silver pandas. But yeah, I like to me there's so many pretty coins out there. Why spend my money on a coin that comes from a government that I don't care for the way that they do things? Yeah. Well, there's other coins that go up in value. Like I mean, if you're hunting for, uh, did you see my Japan Square Gold coin short video today? Big Flip, I did not, but I will check that out. Like kookaburras are a pretty good example of a coin that goes up in value. And there's other ones. But I don't know. Just and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with anybody that likes the pandas. If you love the pandas, then get pandas. I'm not against you. I just don't think that I'm going to. That's what the man wants you to think. Oh, Lady Kid Nichols. Are you saying you like the way our government does things? Touche, real ruler. Touche. But I do support our government regardless of what shenanigans it gets itself into. And it's, I mean, the thing is with me is like, if Iran or North Korea or I don't know, there's probably a couple other countries. If they were making silver, I would probably stay away from their stuff too. But and like I said, it's, there's just too many cool things out there to you know Why get into something you don't really dig? And me personally, I don't care for the panda, so that's that. That being said, like I said before, anybody that does collect them or really likes them, I have no problem with that. I'm not judging you. That's what Shibby wants for his birthday is a panda. Somebody got me a birthday present. And Big Flip's here. Big Flip told me, and I went and I was gonna watch his stream to find out what it was, and then I thought presents are supposed to be a surprise, so I didn't go watch the stream. And I think Big Flip sent it to me because I got an email that it was being sent. So I am going to go and pick it up. I think it'll be at my mailbox tomorrow. And I think I'm gonna take the label off the front and open it up live on my actual birthday on the stream. I sent you one. Did it arrive today? I didn't go to the post office today. Today I didn't make it to the post office, but I will be going down tomorrow. And I'm also going to go to the post office Saturday to check out. So, yeah, I think if anything comes in for me in the next couple days, I'm going to hold on to them till Sunday and open them live on my stream. Charles Kelly sent email. Okay, thank you, Charles. And I will check everything out, and I appreciate the donations, my friend. I appreciate you very much. Let me just check something to make sure before I say something else. Let's see. Shibby Rob, it's just a box of rocks. Awesome. Very cool. Uh-oh. Okay, let's try. This one. Yes. Okay. Alrighty, so Charles, I know it's a pain, but try to remember when you're doing things for the coin roll hunt, it's a different email on PayPal. I actually use my personal email, which is shibbyrob@gmail.com. And the one you send it to is the one that's my business account that I use for the auctions, which is shibbyrobcoins@gmail.com. So it's not a huge deal, but it certainly helps me keep things in order. So if you could, when you're sending for coin roll hunts, try to remember to use the shibbyrob@gmail.com. Okay. Siren, you don't have to send me a gift. You being at my show will be a gift. So I appreciate that. Silver keys? Oh, I can't open silver keys live because it's probably some kind of trickery. Some kind of shenanigans. Should I open it live, silver keys? Do I dare? Yeah, if it's in Rochester, I should get it tomorrow. Okay. No. Don't send any more money. Charles, it's fine. I just wanted to remind you, just try to remember for future reference. Nothing that I'm upset about, just, I'm trying to keep the two things separate because it makes things easier on me, and when I have to do a bunch of taxes and tax paperwork and stuff like that. No, it's fine. Like, I see it there and I know where it's from, and I'll just transfer it myself. And it's not going to cost me anything, so it's no big deal. I was just asking it, in the future, try to remember to use the other one for the coin roll hunt. The Shibby Rob coins one, I really just, I send out invoices after the auctions. So, generally people wouldn't send to that account. They would just pay the invoice. But, so, yeah, just try to remember in the future. No big deal. Spring-loaded Boston cream pie. That's what I was wondering. Like, Silver Keys said she was sending something, and it was the day after I silenced her. So I am nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am a little nervous. Oh. I have to remind you guys, though, that in my defense, she pushed me. I didn't just silence her for no reason. I would never. So I also got a South Africa shilling. Interesting, I didn't know that. Anyhow, a lot of this silver, guys, is going to be on the bottom of rolls, marked rolls. I'm going to use this. A lot of this other stuff's going to be for the auction. I picked up a couple more prestige sets. And, yeah, I think that's about all I have to offer today. Before I go, does anybody have any questions or any pressing concerns that I need to know about? Did you know that Week 12 was the longest week in NFL history? I did not know that for sure, but it makes sense because of that crazy Wednesday game. Shibby Rob, I don't think Silver Keys would do such a thing. I don't know, Siren. I am nervous. Hey, Steve Woods. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. No, Charles. It's okay. Nothing that I'm upset about. Don't worry, brother. Except for Raiders fans. To then, the game against the Falcons was about 3 weeks long on its own. Ugh. Are we going to talk about the Falcons game again? Yeah, I'll leave right now. I'll take my ball and go home. Yes, Charles Kelly, nothing to worry about, my friend. That's absolutely nothing that I'd, be upset about, and I don't get upset too often, but, like I said, I was just reminding you for future reference, no big deal. Another idea is glitter. Real ruler, that's what popped in my head, was a glitter bomb, and I'm scared. Which makes me think maybe I shouldn't open it on my coin or on my auction, because then there might be glitter on everything. As Belichick would say, we're on to New York. Yeah. Well, the Patriots were blessed with the scheduling dream of twice a year getting to play the Jets. And I wonder, I have to wonder if the Patriots would have been as dominant a team and a legacy or whatever if they had to play better teams every year. Because, like, the Bills are pretty good now, but they've been pretty terrible a lot of years, and so were the Jets, and so was Miami. Whoa! Okay. So... Oh, Charles, it's okay. Believe me, I've done goofy stuff as well. Big Flip, have an awesome night. Yeah, I'm gonna go have another slice or two of pizza and hit the sack. I got a lot to do tomorrow. Yeah, Real Ruler, you told me about that. That was a great day for Raiders fans, I'll tell you that. Because I believe almost every Raiders fan has at least one very annoying Broncos fan and Chargers or Chiefs fan who gives us a lot of problems all the time, and when we get to give it back to them, it's exciting. Hey, Greg Lee, have a good night. Take care. Brian Smouse, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. His phone line label read #1 Raiders fan. That's awesome. Okay. Alright, guys. I am out of here. Thank you all so much for being here. If I missed anything or if there's anything you guys really need me to know, you always have my email. It's in the description of this live stream. If any of the people that I have met recently, there's been a couple people I've met recently and talked to a little bit about doing my live stream. If any of you have stopped in and checked out this stream, really quickly, I'd like to take a minute and say hello and thanks for checking me out. Clever. Okay, we'll do in a few minutes. Okay. Alrighty, guys. So, with that, on that note, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me a little bit. Like I said, if there's anything you need to talk about and we missed it tonight, just email me. My email's in the description of this video. Next video is going to be out tomorrow, which will be a comment video for my coin roll hunt. The coin roll hunt live stream will be Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, as every week. And my auction will be on my birthday, Sunday, at 3 p.m. Eastern, as every week. Silver Keys said I would never send glitter. It almost is. It feels like it's definitely glitter. Oh no! All right, I'm not gonna open that live on the stream for fear of it getting in everything. If there is actually glitter in there, maybe we can peek. I don't know. We'll have to figure this out. Anyhow, in the meantime, guys, like I said, Saturday and Sunday live streams. Tomorrow there will be a video, which is a comment video. Check it out if you get time. Try to stop by my live streams. I appreciate each and every one of you very, very much. Hey, Rebel Randy. It's not quite there, but thank you. I appreciate that. A bomb? Oh, no. Fart spray. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for everything, and we'll talk. Or I'll have a video out tomorrow, and we'll see you on Saturday. Have an awesome night, everybody.